Hello guys, I will be drawing a tall ship. Now don't focus on anything else.
Okay.
So, what might help is to have, just so you know, there are no really complicated pencils or anything. You can use whatever you want, but normally I would just use a regular old pencil and a notebook. And this is going to be really easy, so once you get the hang of it, you won't need the video. So anyways, it also might help to have a drawing of a tall ship, but I'm going to be drawing a tall ship at an angle coming towards you. Let us start. So that is going to be the center line of the ship, where it goes. If you go down enough, you'll hit the keel. So, but first, right after that, we're gonna do the waves. Once we get a bit more done, but let's not get into too much, because then we're not gonna have a long enough video for this all. And now, as you can see, I'm drawing a bit hard. Also, I'd warn you, I would draw very lightly because there's probably going to be a lot of mistakes that I have in here. Okay, we won't have to worry about that now. Now I'm going to just draw waves. Now also, this might, at the beginning, the hull of the boat is going to look a bit strange. I'm just drawing seagulls. Okay, now, I don't have to do the waves right now. Now you can draw, I don't think I should be doing this, but I might draw a tiny bit of the water. Now I'm going to get into the other parts. This might get a bit complicated, so. I don't think this is what I was trying to do. As you can see, I'm drawing the jib. And that's what we have so far. So I'm just going to give you like a couple of seconds to get because I'm going to be drawing this pretty fast later on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I'm going to be, it's a bit strange what this is. I don't even know what I'm doing here. A lot of what I'm drawing is just like a bunch of lines and stuff. Now this is for the first sail. There might be 2 videos in this. And now I will draw this. Now don't draw your sails too big, just so you know. There's going to be 5 sails on this boat, so depending on the kind of paper, like mine, I have a lot of room. But even I don't want to waste too much of it because then you want to make some room for like some other stuff. Now I'm just doing this because everything else can get a bit hard. Oh yeah. So try not to do that. I'm just drawing what the cannons might be. They could technically be wherever you wanted. Okay, now that we got that covered, it might get a bit complicated. So just know that if this is your first time, it's going to be really hard because this is... Now I'm going to go... Don't do what you did down here. Accidentally straight neck. You don't want to make your bottom too pointy or else nothing's holding up the stair or else I would stop your boat from going. So that's our first sail. Now for the second, it's going to be pretty much the same. Connect it. Connect this too. Now this is a bit different. We're going to put this a bit out more. And then we go in. Don't want to cut down your sail. I might say this part about just thinking about what I should do next. Oh yeah, let's just make the next. And I do warn you, once we get to the other sails behind stuff, it can get tricky because stuff like if it goes behind, you don't want to draw a line because then you don't want to see big gaps. And like 3 lines down in there because then it just starts looking weird. So now what I'm gonna be doing. Ah, yes. This might look a bit ugly with so many sails. And you can get messed up really easily, like having your sails too long, like me. And it's also okay if your sails get wiggly, because they're literally just probably leather or something. That's the last. I don't want to make my mast too curved. I just want to make it nice and thick. And you can make it, bring it in seconds. This is our last sail. So this is like nearly the top of the bow. So if it gets really bad on your thing, just know there's no more highness. Whatever that is. Okay. Okay, now I'm getting to the second collect.
What part of the world did this ship sail in?
I do not know, but it was probably in the Atlantic.
So it's from?
The United States of British.
Mm-hmm.
It could also be a German.
But what kind of book are you drawing it from?
I'm just drawing it from a book.
That's about? Cape.
God.
Cape Cod.
Okay, now let's just. Yes. This is only a second set of sails, and there's no more than that. The video is like nearly over. How much is in that thing?
No, you're doing great. It's 11 minutes. Keep going.
Oh, yes. We still got 11 minutes.
You're doing good.
Right now, I don't think we want this because this is starting to interrupt what our sit is looking like. It's okay if it cuts off yourself because then you could just replace it with something like a round hill. What?
He's doing a video right now.
No.
We can at least see what a 24-inch pike is.
Hi, we're doing a drawing video right now.
Don't interrupt it.
Please.
This is gonna get very
Okay.
loud. So let's try not to get too loud. Now, if I'm correct, trying to do it just about exact. Let's see. Your hull of your boat might not look exactly good because isn't it this? Oh well.
Hey, Katie, should we go see?
Yeah, but not right now.
Like, it's gotta
As you
be
can
done.
see,
I
it's
gotta
pretty
go back
good.
and make dinner.
I'm gonna give you another break.
Keep going.
No, it's a break.
Oh.
So like you can catch up drawing. It's over, and that break was really bad, guys. So don't think about it, and don't worry that this video is being connected. Now let's keep going, and there are gonna be no more breaks. As you can see, I'm drawing the second sail on the second thing. So it's basically this. Good. No, crazy. Nobody wants to hear that.
It's a very tall ship.
It's a bit annoying. Do not talk during the video.
You have a guest appearance
Filming a cat
by the
now.
cat. Okay, you wanted to see. Keep going.
Alright, that's not what we want. Wait, that's not the right side. When I say no, Fackle pulsating. Yay, it's pulsating. This is gonna be a good pencil saver.
Can I show the Etch a Sketch too? And the plane. While you're going.
Why would you want to send us on YouTube? This is not exactly what there was in the video. I'm just making my own last bit because as you see, this is what I was drawing from. Well, anyways, my sip was over here. So anyways, my thing is just gonna be like this. Just like, even though it might, like, I'm doing this for myself too, so I'm just trying to draw this. So you could stop watching the video, you could keep it on if you have the same problem. So I'm just doing this pretty much same thing, only at the very back of the sip. But actually, no, we don't want that. Let's do it now. So that's the steering wheel. I'll put it back where I lay. Oh wait, I never put a figurehead. I'll do the figurehead at the end. Wait, I have to. Oh wait, I just forgot something. Could put that. I was trying to do this something else, but. So guys, actually no. I'm gonna show you something. So if this happens to you, just know you could, if you wanted, you could do instead. You could do. So if you don't like the last sale, you could also, if you wanted, you could do something like this. If you wanted. If you didn't like what I'm doing. So. I just gotta look at this for 1 sec. So if you didn't like this, even though it's what I'm doing is a good idea, you could put a back sail like that with the split pole and everything.
With the what?
The split pole.
The what?
The split pole. A split pole. It's not to put too much of a video in sailing, but in a sailboat like this, a split pole is what it does. It helps the sail, but sometimes you don't need one, like the way it is. And a split pole is not permanent. A split pole can be taken down when you de-rig a boat. Oh, and also, I don't think that anymore. I have to explain what we're sailing. Let's get back to what we're drawing. I actually like it that it's big because then it's covering up more of the page. Ooh, my fur pencil. Collecting more fur. Okay,
Now, would you color this or not?
I don't know. Because I also have a really, so this is like the really hard version of this ship. But not only there's a hard version, but there's an easy version. Meaning the easy version is very easy to draw. It's only like not long. It's like 5 minutes. This is like the hard version, but like once you do it, it's really fun and easy. They're all once you get the hang of it, you really like. So I'm not gonna make this one too high. I'm just drawing this one really quick. Remember, Mommy, breaks. We don't want to have to do this again. I'm about to call it. It's just a filmer who I'm talking to. Also, a trick that you should do when trying to draw a sail, try to copy the other side, so it looks like it's 3D but blowing in the wind.
I see.
And try to draw a bit of shading. Once you rub it in, you can draw on it. It won't affect what you draw with whatever you draw. So you don't really see whatever is actually there. The video is almost over. And then right now, I'm just gonna make waves. I'm just making really big ones. And in the background, okay, this is making the ship look really good. But you can put waves. So what's good is if you want to draw a sunset with your boat, all you have to do is just if you want to look like a cartoon, you can put those lines, but in real life it's just a circle, so we don't have to do that. But anyways, a trick that you can do is if you want it to be like you're filming it from like up here, so like if you were filming it
I get it.
from like here,
Yeah, top down.
you would see the water behind the boat. Then you could do something like put water here. But it really does make it look good.
Ah.
But if you like it if you like the sunset way, you can put a sun right down there, and the ship's going past or toward the sunset.
And the sun could go here, right?
Think about it, it could. But in certain ways of a ship, sometimes it does and it doesn't. Right. Was it getting something? Oh wait, also, you want to make your sip go down. To make it look like it's coming toward you.
Mm.
Because drawing sips with angles, I'll have a video for that, but it's kind of hard. Some of the videos I do might not be like this one. They might be just like how to draw this. Okay, that is... if you want, I can just give you other tips. Like this. Don't get too detailed on yourself with the water, because the sip is what we're focused on. Yeah, so I just... Okay, that's... Okay, yeah, so that's pretty much the drawing. And if you want to do any more videos, there will be more. But for now, it's almost over. But just like the last 10 seconds. So also, if you want to make it look like wood, you can do a little marking. But what you don't want to do is, if you make it look too woody, it's gonna look like the water, and then your sip won't really, because you don't want the sip to 100% blend in. Also, if I was coloring in the sip, I would use brown, this. And
It's in the kitchen. The other pencils. The other colored pencils.
okay, I'm just waiting. I'm almost done with this. Coming back. The last time that I will be going somewhere in this video. So all you need is a brown. If you copied my flag, you might need this. I would take light blue. You might want a white. And now these kind of pencils, I have them. And
These fancy pens.
I just forgot. Wait, so also this is just so I'm doing this on an iPad, so just don't worry about that. But anyways, we're gonna get another clip. I'm just gonna if you want to see the last bit of it, there is a very last part where I might draw a figurehead of the boat. But I'll put that in another video since today's we got a lot of time. So these colors, and also for more colors that you should use.
Or there's these watercolor ones, so we could smear
Yeah, but-
smear things.
That's it. You also might want different kinds of certain colors. I'll take these kind of blues for the water. You can take these blues for the water. And this might help. And maybe if I were you, this might help for another brown. And that's pretty much it. Here are the colors that you could use, that I'm going to use. And now I'm just going to color the last bit of the thing. Wait, should I color it or not? Also, no, wait, actually, no. I'm not going to color it, but the best idea to make your thing look really good is also, with your pencil, you can do different kinds of shadings, and I'm just going to make an example. This is one kind of shading. This is fabricating. You can, to make stuff look 3D, you can do that. So like if you wanted a 3D box, like if you wanted to make something look like it was flying, you could do that. You can do that. A bit of it you don't smear. Yeah, so those are different kinds of shadings that you can do. I'm just gonna make this. Yeah, so those are different kinds of shadings. And that's pretty much it for the SIP thing. And this is what you should, or if it's your first time, it might look pretty much like this. But this is what it will look like probably at the end. And it's almost over. But also there's certain parts of the water that you should do. If you want your SIP to look really good and you're coloring it in, I don't know how to do this, but you could look up a picture of a SIP and there's a bubbles, like I don't know what you call it, foam that gets stuck to the SIP, like when it's going really fast. You can do that, and the motion of the sail. Like I might do some right now, like I'm not actually doing it since like I'll have another video for that, and that's pretty much it. Bye bye. Bye.